Okay, so we're looking at a couple of other neat theorems. It's got 7 slides, so it's going to take a little bit of time. So from our previous work with sine A plus B and sine A minus B, we've got those expansions. And then what we've got is we can get some other neat theorems if we add or subtract these lines. So when I add these lines, the left-hand side equals that, but on the right-hand side, these two cancel out. So I just end up with 2 sine A cos B, because these two numbers can be added together. And so, looking at it from right to left, if you've just got sine A cos B, you've got a half of the sum and the difference, okay? So if you've got sine times cos, you end up with a half of sine the sum, so this is the sum, and this is the difference, okay? So here's an example. So if I've got sine x cos 3x, okay, I've got sine cos, then I'm going to do half, add them, and subtract them. So x plus 3x is 4x, x minus 3x is minus 2x. And then rather than having a minus 2x, there's another one of the theorems that we've hopefully had a look at before is if you've got sine of minus an angle, it's the same as minus sine the angle. So all that happens is that minus sign comes out the front. So instead of having the minus with the angle, it's actually minus, and you can change it to a plus. Okay, so copy that and come across, and we'll look at some other variations. Okay, so we've got the same two formulas, but this time I'm going to subtract. So this time you end up with sine, so we've got sine the top minus sine the bottom, and then these two cancel out, and you end up with these two simplifying. So this number minus a minus is a plus, so you end up with 2 cos A sine B. So rather than in the first video, in the first one we had sine cos, now we've got cos sine, and we've got this sum again and this difference again, alright, and this time we've got it as a minus in between, okay, because we had a minus sign there. So here's how you, so we've got cos first and sine second, and so we're going to have sine the sum minus sine the difference, okay? And that's how you do simplify those. So these ones here you'll have in your cheat sheet. And so copy that and come across. Okay, now we're looking at the cos formulas, and the first one we're going to add. So again, when we add those two, numbers will disappear, so we end up with 2 of the fronts. So now we've got cos times cos, whereas the previous ones were sine times cos or cos times sine. Now we've got cos times cos, and you end up with cos sum and the difference. Okay, so the example is got cos cos, so we're going to have half of cos the sum and cos the difference, and cos of minus theta is the same as cos of theta, which means that the minus sign just disappears, so you can have just a simple answer at the end. Okay, so copy that and come across, and we'll do the minus now between the two. So this time these two guys disappear, so I've got cos first number minus second, so minus, and then you minus another number which is plus, you end up with minus 2. And so when you have sine sine, you end up with minus out the front of cos the sum and cos the difference. Okay, now, and the other thing I've done here is that answer's right, but if you wanted to, you could turn that into a plus and then just switch these two over. So now you've got the difference first, but you could leave it as the first one, and there's no problems. Okay, so copy that and come across. So here's our summary. So if we've got sine cos, we've got half sine the sum plus the sum sine the difference. If you've got cos sine, it's half sine the sum minus sine the difference. If you've got cos cos, it's half cos the sum plus cos the difference. And if you've got sine sine, you put, if you want the positive to be out the front, then you switch cos difference minus the cos the sum. Okay, so again, you'd have these in your cheat sheet, so you don't have to get too stressed on it. And see how we'll use them. Okay, let's express as sums and differences. So the first one we're going to do is a sine cos question. I'll just pause for a sec. I was just having just a check. So we're going to do a sine cos question to start with. So it's going to be half sine sum plus half sine difference. It's going to be half sine the sum, and again just checking, plus sine the difference, plus sine the difference, and we're done. Okay, so next one is going to be a cos question. So a cos question is half cos the sum plus cos the difference. So it's going to be half cos sum plus cos, check that back. Back the pen, cos the difference, and cos 8a. So cos of minus 2a will be the same as cos of 2a, and we're done. Okay, let's have a look at next one, which will be a harder example, I think. Okay, so we've got to simplify cos 45 times cos 15 using what we've got. So again, just checking, we've got cos, so half cos sum plus cos difference. So it equals half cos sum plus cos difference. So we got half cos 60 plus cos 30. So it's a half of cos of 60 is a half, cos of 30 is root 3 on 2. So half 1 plus root 3 on 2 equals 1 plus root 3 over 4. Now if you want to, you could check that in your calculator as a decimal, check that on your calculator as a decimal, and see that they're both the same, but they will be. Okay, that's it. Bye.